Welcome back, everybody. Warren Sutton flew for 2 air forces against the Axis powers, tallying up 199 missions. He was the golden boy of Mount Lebanon, Louisiana, and Rick Rowe brings you his story in tonight's Hometown Patriot.
And here's where our real job begins.
Clark Gable was born in a little town in Ohio, but he grew up in a little town in North Louisiana.
He was good looking. He was very handsome.
He had a very active social life. Warren was just someone that I always thought was larger than life.
His name was Warren Sutton, the golden boy of Mount Lebanon. At 16, this Clark Gable lookalike left Mount Lebanon to follow a dream.
And I think he was one of those people that was just born to fly.
There was a war on in Europe, but America was not in yet. So Warren joins the Canadian Air Force.
1943, he was awarded the Royal Air Force Distinguished Flying Cross.
Then it's on to the RAF in Britain, and finally, Warren is flying American B-25s.
He had flown 120 missions, combat missions, for the RAF, and this was his 199th combat mission.
In a bomb wing called the Earthquakers.
And some German POW told someone that when they flew over, all of the Germans started shouting, "Earthquake! Earthquake!"
This fortress is hurt.
Warren's 199th mission would be his last.
Warren's plane was hit and said that it went into the trees and exploded, so there was nothing left.
Warren's mission was classified, so the family did not know exactly what happened. In 1946, there was a memorial service at the Mount Lebanon Baptist Church where Warren had grown up.
And erected a plaque with Warren's name on it.
Some years later, there was a grave at Arlington National Cemetery.
Only thing they ever got back of Warren was a piece of his plane.
80 years have passed. The house he grew up in sits right across the street from the church he was baptized in. The memorial plaque is still on the wall, and memories of Mount Lebanon's golden boy still bring tears to weary eyes.
I wish all the world I could be with you personally to tell you of my high regards for him.
He served in 2 Air Forces. He fought 3 Axis powers.
As for Warren himself, I think we need not grieve.
Was awarded 2 Distinguished Flying Crosses from Britain and the United States.
I feel positive that he still lives somewhere.
This happened in 1944. Warren was 24 years old. He packed a lot of living in those 8 years.
So people will know that we had that kind of a person in Mount Lebanon.
We tell stories like Major Sutton's every week, and if you'd like to nominate a Hometown Patriot, go to ktbs.com/hometownpatriot or send an email to hometownpatriot@ktbs.com.